we're back. There's this guy right here. We're gonna pick up what's on him. Ooh, a prototype Bible blade. Let's check that out real quick. So right here, this one does 1 to 12. This one does 1 to 10. We'll stick with the longsword for now, but I think, well, it does 1 physical damage, and there's not a high critical threat. You can upgrade that one. So actually, we might just equip it for now. So.
You've made it just in time. There's only 1 active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below.
Who are you?
I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last 2 crew members left on the Endar Spire. Bastila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for questions later.
Awesome. So we'll just go down. This is last escape pod and your only hope of survival. We're gonna use the escape pod. What the hell? Oh my god. Where am I?
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever gonna wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you on the escape pod. Do you remember?
I had a strange dream. Like a vision or something.
I'm not surprised. You took a serious blow to the head. You're probably having all kinds of strange dreams. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Taris. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
The Sith?
Taris is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit. But it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Why is it so important to find Bastila?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Taris. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
How can one person, even a Jedi, be so important?
Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive.
So what do you suggest we do next?
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us, and if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So, if Bastila's gonna escape Taris, she's gonna need our help, and we'll probably need hers.
Any idea where we should start looking for Bastila?
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
The sooner we start looking for Bastila, the sooner we find her. Let's go.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Dope. Is there anything in here? Oh, cool. That's a med pack. So this is like a workbench. You can upgrade your stuff here. You'll find, throughout the game, you'll find weapons and armors that are marked as upgradable. These items can be improved by the additions of an upgrade item. With the upgrade items, you can use the workbench to construct new, more powerful versions of upgradable ranged weapons, melee weapons, lightsabers, and armor. I'll use the workbench now. So we see melee. We'll try and upgrade this. Upgrade it, and we can put in this. It should, so it adds 1 bonus physical damage. So we'll assemble it and close out. So, oop, didn't mean to do that. I hit tab by accident. So is this still 1 to 10? But there's a bonus physical damage of +2. So I think that's better. We'll wait. 3 of 14, 5 of 14. Yeah, we'll go with that. I think that's where you want to look. So we'll head out. Every time you leave the apartment, you must select which party members you wish to take. Since this is the first time you're leaving, you will have to take Karth. Cool. So we'll add Karth.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid. That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouthed aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
So much for keeping a low rifle profile, and we'll attack this guy. Let's switch to him. So he has dual pistols. And then we'll go. So we'll see how this goes. Sure. Should go pretty well. Karth is pretty.
Tiska do Sukiguba na bona na kachu, Tuinkotu, Toka da Bunqualia Gandonado Chuchut, Kabachi Kuita Hotonga, Yalamo Inkapun, Jiloba Mulirani Bobo, Wango Kumbeska Gang, Bamarulira, Kuyami Juskuna Chitanai, Ina Kun Bamarulira Rachikun, Slimo Patona, Rundi Hodonga Chihonkabi.
Won't someone come searching for this patrol? Don't worry about the bodies, I will move them, so it looks like they were killed elsewhere. That should throw the Sith off the track. With any luck, they won't be bothering us again for a while. Yeah, I probably should have read the first time, what he was first saying. Ooh, so we got some grenades. So I think Karth, ooh, we leveled up too. Let's level up again. Skills. I want to put points into Persuade. And then I guess security is one of those double points. We'll do security next time. Let's do computer use, I guess. Feats. Let's see. This feat gives a +1 skill point bonus to Persuade, Awareness, and Treat Injury. So we have to be level 4 to get that up. This is another power attack, adds 5+ damage to the next attack, but also at -3 hits. So let's do two-handed weapons. We could either do the power attack or this one. I think, when is this one unlocked? Level 4. Let's do this one real. Actually, no. Let's do this. I think we'll be good to not have too high of a persuade for now. So we'll close this. So with this, like, what's cool is you can either bash the door open or do a security lock check on it.
No problem. Got it.
We'll do a security check.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
I'm sorry, I was just investigating the area.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Holden, who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
Let's try this persuade. You can trust me, maybe I can help.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
Maybe I could speak to Holden for you.
You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer.
We'll be going.
Goodbye and good luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
Awesome. So here's how we're gonna do this. Is normally you'll be pretty good. Well, I don't see too many of your kind around here. Most of the residents in this rundown old apartment are illegal aliens. My name is Laren, by the way. Tuka solo. Pleased to meet you, Laren. My name is Harsh Squints. I know it's really none of my business, but you look like someone who might need to purchase one of those new energy shields. They're the latest tech. They're the latest thing, you know. Very high tech. What's so great about these energy shields? When you use one, it surrounds you with a radiant aura particle mesh that absorbs blaster bolts. Pretty handy in a fight. The shield even protects against lightsabers, or so I hear. The shields aren't perfect, of course. They can only absorb so much energy damage before they burn out, and ion blasters will take your basic dueling shield down pretty quickly.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Where did this technology come from? I heard rumors of the Ichani using shields like this, but I never saw anything like them around here. Not until the Sith came, where they discovered the technology is anybody's guess. The shields are too rare and too expensive to hand out to an entire army, but a shielded strike team can take out a whole battalion of soldiers armed with conventional blasters. It gave the Sith a huge edge in the early battles, but it wasn't too long before the Republic was able to copy the technology and come up with energy shields of their own. Now both sides are scrambling to come up with new weapons to slice right through the shields, but until they do, you're going to see melee combat coming back in the forefront in this war. Anything else? Not much more to say really, except that I've managed to get my hands on one of those shields. It isn't cheap, but it could mean the difference between life and death. You want to see what I have in stock? I know my kiosk isn't much to look at, but my prices are reasonable and the merchandise is sound. You mentioned something about illegal aliens living here, so we're not going to purchase one. We'll get one just from playing. By law, most aliens aren't allowed to have a residence in the upper city of Taris. They allow a few of us Twi'leks up here, but for the most part, it's humans only. But no self-respecting upper city human wants to live in the apartments in this dump, so the landlord has been renting out the apartments illegally to aliens. Better than letting them sit empty, I guess. Otherwise, you get squatters and people hiding out from authorities living in the abandoned apartments, and they don't pay rent. I'll be going now. See you around. Come on back if you need any equipment. I've got some merchandise you might be interested in. I really don't go to merchants at all. So we're just gonna explore this upper apartments real quick. These doors. So I'll show you bashing a door. So it just said some locked doors can be bashed open. So he'll just do it till it breaks. Hopefully soon. Okay, we're just gonna do that.
No problem. Didn't work.
Oh wow. I guess since we started beating it down, that it might have done that. I just wanted to show that off. Will you say anything? Don't hurt me. Just take what you want. I won't try to stop you. So, how they do it in this game is, let's just start inventory. Okay, let's read our notes real quick. You're stranded on Taris, a planet under Sith control. Now you and Carth Onasi must find Bastila, the only person capable of stopping the Sith from conquering the entire galaxy. You should probably begin by investigating reports of escape pods that crashed into the Undercity. And this is Dia's bounty. Dia explained to you that she attacked Holden in self-defense when he began making drunken advances. In retaliation, he ordered bounty to be placed on her head. So let's look at this real quick. So this is like the good karma, bad karma. So like based off what you do. But like taking that from that lady to give us, you know, didn't lose us the force. So there's still more to look with the Quarren. So I think if you start bashing it,
No
or you
problem.
can't pick it.
Got it.
Does you guys want to say anything to us? So we're gonna try and talk to as many people as possible, just to make sure. Please don't hurt me. I have nothing of value here. For yourself. Yeah. Pretty standard, just like basic stuff. I don't think there's anything there. Do the security check. There's a janitor
No
right
problem.
there.
Got it.
So there's like some people that aren't really gonna be too important. Like we could go talk to that janitor, but I want to get exploring a little bit this episode. He won't. I don't think he has anything important to say, anyways. So we go this way. I think there's another door. It's just one circle, so it's not really big. Oh no, that's our door. There's Duros. Gotta love Duros. So yeah, we're just gonna basically go out. So far we're pretty good. I'm probably, like they said with those shields, so if we get an iron blaster, since Carth likes using two-handed weapons, we will give him, oh my god. Stop spinning. Thank you. So that must be our crash. Let's go straight. Let's see what's this way. So yeah, since he likes two-handed weapons, we'll probably give him an iron blaster. Something seems to be bothering Carth. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it. Speak to Carth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'd like to know more about you, Carth.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malik's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop it.
You're talking like it's your fault, like you failed somehow.
It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't.
Them? Do you mean the people of your homeworld?
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
All right. Interesting. Should we check out that journal? I think it's just... you've discovered that Kart's homeworld was attacked by the Sith, though he was reluctant to talk about it. Perhaps you can talk more later after you've gained some more experience. And what's this? Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic has... On the map screen, you will see... So this is just how to fast travel. While in the apartment complex, the button on the map screen will read transit back. When you press, you will be transported back to the location where you last used the return. Remember, if you leave the area around your hideout, you should try using the return to hideout and transit back button now just to see how they work. No? We're not going to do that. Kebla's shop. Should we go talk to Kebla?
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Taris. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
I want to ask you some questions.
Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know?
Do you know anything about the escape pods that crashed here on Taris?
I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davik's men got there first.
Swoop gangs? What can you tell me about them?
I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulcar gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vulcars now.
What do you know about Davik?
Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand?
We already asked that. I'll be going now.
Good day to you, then. Remember to come back to my shop if you ever need any supplies.
All right. So let's see. Can we get... Over here's the cantina. We want to go in here, maybe. Yeah, I don't think we'll have any problem. So, he's not going to straight up attack us, even no better. We'll just go in here, see what's going on.